Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of polynomials, specifically how we can multiply them, degree 1 or degree 2, and we will do it in 5 minutes or less. So we have a sample of just basic multiplication of polynomials here. These are degree 1 because the exponents are 1 or just not existent there. And so what are we supposed to do with these? Well, really, we usually remember a shortcut called FOIL, and we'll use that in just a minute. But really what we're doing is we're using the distributive property of multiplication. And so remember, the distributive property of multiplication says that if you have A multiplied with B plus C, that's the same as distributing out that A times B and then keeping that sign plus and then A times C. So really what we can do here is we can take this 3 plus 2 and we can distribute it out, right? That's 3y plus 2. And so we can say, all right, so 3y and then the negative y plus 4. Keep that plus, and then that 2 negative y plus 4. So we just kind of broke up the first term, 3y plus 2, and distributed it out to the negative y plus 4. So if we and then we have to do the distributive property again, right? We have to do the 3y, so that's going to end up being 3y squared. It's a negative because we got the negative, plus 12y. Now I've got this plus 2 times negative y, so I'm going to have a negative 2y. I'll make that a minus, and then plus 8. So really what we simplified down to is negative 3y squared. This is a minus, so 12y plus a negative 2y is going to be 10y plus 8. This is a bit wordy though. So we remember FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. So FOIL is just a shortcut of the distributive property. So we're going to take our first terms. So 3y times negative y. So that's negative 3y squared. Our outer terms, so it's this outer one and this outer one. So that's going to be a plus 12y. Our inner terms, right, 2 times negative y, that's your negative 2y. And then last, the last one, that's going to be the 2 and the 4, plus 8. So obviously we're going to get the same answer, but most of us prefer FOIL just because it's a little simpler and a little bit less writing. Now what happens when we multiply polynomials of degree 2? So this is a degree 2 because we've got that exponent right there, and you know what, we really can't use FOIL anymore simply because we have 3 terms in this expression, right? So FOIL works when both are binomials. They both are polynomials that just have 2 terms. Since we got the third term, let's use the box method. Now the box method can work with just binomials as well, even though FOIL is a little bit simpler for most people. But we can always use the box method. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our first trinomial here, so 3y squared plus 5y minus 8. We're going to kind of just draw some boxes here. And we're going to take our binomial, we're going to say y minus 6. Okay. So we're just going to kind of keep it within these 6 boxes here. And we're just going to multiply each one. So 3y squared times y is 3y cubed. 5y times y is 5y squared. And then negative 8 times y is negative 8y. Second row, I've got a negative 18y squared. I've got a negative 30y. And then I've got a 48, positive 48. And what you're looking for are like terms. So you're going to see these diagonals are going to be like terms, right? So we're going to combine them here, 3y cubed. I've got a 5y squared minus 18y squared. That's going to be minus 13y squared. I've got a minus 8y minus 30y, so that's minus 38y. And then I've got a plus 48, and that's how you would multiply those polynomials.